Experience in life, they said, is the best teacher. And to get any job anywhere in the world, anywhere, any serious job, you need to present or submit your resume, your CV, and which is just, the collection of your work experience, your education, and, anything, related for whatever you have experienced in life. They want to look at that because that is just like a record of your life concerning who you said you are, about the job that you are planning, to apply for, to get into. So that is like looking into all the totality of your life. And the same thing, that is in life, like how do people know you? Who are you? How do people know that, oh, this is so and so? Yeah, the same thing apply, to be successful in life. Is just your experience, your total experience together of who you are from birth till the present time, whosoever is meeting you. And if you can ask, what is your experience growing up, from your parents, family, grandparents, siblings, uncles, aunties, and maybe your schools, your peers, your classmates. All those experience together in life is what make the totality of you, that someone can look into all those and define or have an idea of the totality of you. Yeah, those are your experience. They are the templates that you are working through in life. And at times people get into problem that they are not part of, like some families, maybe some marital problems, separation, divorce. The children in that family is affected, which are not part of that problem. When two people, they fall in love, they meet themselves by one way or the other. Maybe they met in school, they met at a place, wheresoever in the community, and then they decided that they are going to spend their life together. The children that they brought into those, they are not part of those agreements, but the children, they just unfortunately find themselves, in that situation. Like I said, maybe they decided that, okay, we are not good for one another. We just discover that our plans or our dreams in life or our goals do not align. So we are going to go a separate way. The children that have been produced out of that relationship are impacted. Then it becomes the story of where the children are going to stay, where are they going to live, who is going to be in the custody of those children. Are they going to be with one parent or the other, co-parenting, or any family member, maybe grandparents, maybe one auntie somewhere, or at times maybe foster care. And the experience of such children in that type of in that family, that relationship, like kind of dysfunctional family, at this point in time becomes like the template those children are going to work with in their life. Because it's just like I say, like your job experience, that is what the individual has been exposed to. That is what they know. Okay, they are aware of maybe like intimate partner violence, like separation, divorce. Okay, maybe at this particular age during their childhood, this happened, and then they become insecure. They do not have like kind of genuine love or trust for whosoever, because the most important people in their life, have they've developed a kind of mistrust, because of their experience growing up in their family, and it becomes so hard for them, to trust another person, that even my dad, my mom, my parents, did this to me and all that. So except those people, they are ready to face that problem and get help, to be able to walk through that. Such people, they already got that experience, of working with that childhood template, which is not the ideal, of that dysfunctional family. And if they don't seek help from professional, from the expert, from the specialist, as I've said, it's not going to be it's going to be difficult for them to walk through that traumatic experience alone in life. So it is important, that they get help. They talk to mental health professionals, and they can have an updated template, of their resume. They can have a change of life. They can be exposed, to a standard, way of life, or if I was say it like a kind of, normal template, living template, that, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. Actually, two people during courtship, they're supposed to, because life is not a straight line. Challenges do come in life, and for two people to agree to work together, they're supposed to have a kind of foresight that, okay, I don't know, even as an individual, you don't know yourself, as human beings. It's when situation comes, that stretches you, that that, oh, I didn't know I can do this. I didn't know, I never knew that, I have the ability to drive maybe 5 hours, 10 hours, or stay awake all through the night, maybe studying for an exam, getting ready for a job or a business plan and all that. At times we don't fully understand, we don't fully know ourselves as an individual, talk less of knowing another one. And because of that, it is important that as individuals, when people come together in relationship, they're supposed to give the allowance for one another, that this person may present himself or herself to me at this point in time. This is just a bit of what they know even about themselves, and then we are able to grow with one another and learn to forgive, learn to adapt. And the goal that we have set, that I'm going to put everything into this relationship, a strong determination that we want to succeed. And it's just a phase. As you have such solid plan, yeah, you work on yourself, on your relationship and all that, and we are intentional about it. It's like a child, being born. Both parents, they have to play their own role, like put, yeah, this effort, put this work. And at the end of the day, that child is not going to remain a newborn, a baby, an infant. The baby is going to be growing. Before you know it, the child is able to speak one word, making a sentence, start to grow. And before you know it, the child is independent. The same thing our relationship should be. And then we can live a happier life, we can live an healthier life, we can have a positive mental health. Yeah, because we do not allow that challenge that came up to swallow us. And then we can have a happy home, a happy society, and we can be productive and be successful in life. And that's what I brought across the way today. I hope you learned something. And I've written a book, about our family relationship, because millions of people, are hurting there, my name is Dr. Debbie. I'm a mental health clinician. I work with several people, and a lot of people, that have provided care to mental health care. That many people, they have one problem, maybe their childhood, they are growing up, separation and all that. But we can heal, and that's my purpose. That you can have, mental health wellness. You can heal from whatever trauma you've gone through in life. We can talk over it. And you can check my bio to learn more. And the book also is on my Instagram. It's the same name, Dr. Debbie Mental Health. And you can see the link, to purchase the book. And until I come your way again, it's me, your mental clinician, Dr. Debbie. Have a good one. Bye.